Do you know that Albert Einstein was once offered the presidency of Israel? Yes, in 1952, the most famous scientist in the world was asked to lead a brand new country. But when the letter reached his desk, the question became, would a genius of science step into the world of politics? If that shocked you, hit like and subscribe, because stories like this will keep your curiosity alive. The year was 1952. Israel was only 4 years old, fragile, and struggling to survive in a world that often doubted its future. The young nation needed a leader who could unite its people and gain respect beyond its borders. Therefore, the leaders of Israel turned to Albert Einstein. His name was legendary, his reputation unmatched. He wasn't only the man who changed science forever, he was also a symbol of Jewish resilience after the horrors of World War II. For Israel, offering him the presidency was both a gesture of honor and a hope for global recognition. But Einstein was not a politician. He had spent his life in classrooms and laboratories, not in parliaments or cabinets. His battles were fought with chalk and ideas, not speeches or strategy. He distrusted the messy world of politics, where truth was often bent, and compromise was the price of survival. Imagine the weight of that offer. A letter asking him to trade his blackboard for the burden of an entire nation. For a brief moment, history itself seemed to hold its breath, waiting to see if one of the greatest minds alive would accept a crown of responsibility or turn it away. The possibility was staggering. A man who reshaped our understanding of the universe asked to reshape the destiny of a people. It was almost unthinkable, as if the laws of history were colliding with the laws of physics. Quick question for you. If you were Einstein, would you have taken the presidency, even without the skills? Or would you have refused, like he did? Drop your answer below. I'd love to see how you think. Einstein respected Israel deeply. He admired the courage of its people and believed in its right to exist. But he also knew his own limits. He confessed that he lacked the natural aptitude and experience needed for leadership. He feared that by saying yes, he might harm the very nation he wished to support. Therefore, Einstein declined. His letter of refusal was firm, yet respectful. He chose not to become a symbol trapped in politics, but to remain a voice of truth, free to speak without the weight of office. For Israel, it was a moment of both honor and disappointment. They had hoped to crown their young state with the wisdom of the greatest thinker alive. But instead, they were reminded that not every kind of brilliance belongs on a throne, and sometimes the noblest act is knowing when to step aside with humility. The silence that followed his refusal said as much as the words themselves. Genius had limits, and Einstein was unafraid to admit them. So I'll ask again, do you think Einstein made the right choice? Or should brilliance take the risk of power, even when it's unprepared? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this story intrigued you, check out my longer videos next, the ones that dive even deeper into the hidden turns of history. He refused the crown not from pride, but from truth. He chose the quiet authority of ideas over the loud authority of office.